if you talk to me about that or some of your followers ask me about that shit, my truth going to reflect your ignorance or your lie.
Right.
And so that's why you never see Maj in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
You can't have no fucking sit down with him. He definitely not in the fucking election year.
I mean, but here's the thing. Charlamagne is taking like a sharp turn off of, the leftist shit.
No, he hasn't. It's cap. It's a strategy.
Oh, it's a strategy. Okay, all right.
The strategy is to look like they're being objective. The strategy is to pretend like they were objective. Watch them. I know what you're talking about. What they mean. What they looking like.
He's been asking more aggressive, more pressing, more like shining the light on a lot of the bullshit that they've been doing.
He ain't shining the light on the bullshit. He's saying the things that his base, because the general public is going, what the fuck? With the Biden has been so bad that you can't approach your talking points the same way now.
That's a fact.
So you got to appear to be. I'm gonna tell you when he's gonna switch back to this tap dance shit. Soon as, because everybody in the world knows that Biden was not going to be the president again.
Yes.
Everybody knew they're going to switch him out. It's probably Gavin Newsom, probably Kamala Harris. The only divide will be Kamala might feel like, I'm next up in line. Y'all got to kiss the ring next. I endured my last 3 years, and don't come talking about you trying to put Gavin Newsom in.
But I saw something recently, a story that broke, I think it was through CBS News, basically saying that the majority of Democrats want to just shuck the whole ticket. They like, y'all are burnt. Y'all are completely toxic.
Because they want Gavin Newsom.
The ticket.
Because they want Gavin Newsom. He young, he Obama-esque. He's a devil. He's a 100% a devil. My point in saying that is, though, that's when Charlamagne and them, once they get, all right, look, I was just mad because everybody sees that Biden and them, they just wasn't getting it done. So I couldn't tell my following, da-da-da-da. They in alignment with, they got the playbook.
Right.
The media, the most effective devil in America, is in league with fucking government.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
So, again, I won't put his name out there. Some people might know who I'm talking about. He's a buddy of mine. I've done his podcast before. I've talked to him on the phone. He's like, yeah, the Biden administration reached out to me. There is no fucking reason that the Biden administration should be reaching out to fucking pundits that do not have at least some solid degree in political science. None of these pundits have a degree in political science. None of them. Mm-hmm. None of them are smarter than me as it relates to politics. So that's why if I sat down with them and said, how many members of Congress is it? They wouldn't know the fucking answer. But they feel qualified to have conversations about political things, and they've done none of the fucking research. They don't even know how local government works. They get handed a piece of paper before the class start. They say a particular thing. This is what you're supposed to say. Do not have people on that could challenge that. They'll have people on, like somebody that I respect. She's on the left side of the aisle, Nina Turner. Even her arguments have been more balanced than extreme leftist Democrats. Yeah. I still think they'd still tap dancing too much about what the fuck Trump doing. Mm-hmm. And I get it. Y'all got to do that because y'all playing gang politics. Right. But saying that to say, he not being more objective. He just appearing to be more objective until they slide Gavin Newsom in there.
And you think it's going to completely flip once that happens?
If I'm lying, I'm flying. There's a hashtag that exists on social media that says Maj is mostly right. If people start looking at that hashtag for the shit that I said 2 years ago Biden wasn't going to be main man.
Yeah.
I said, I am of the belief that we're not even going to have a fucking election in November. Why? Because as all of this shit is happening, Biden, in league with NATO, is still fucking encroaching in Ukraine. And that's the exact reason why Putin was like, when Trump was in office, I ain't going to invade Ukraine.
Right.
Just stop trying to get Ukraine into NATO.
Yeah.
NATO's job, they pretend like they peace and prosperity. They are about controlling and expanding NATO's interests.
Absolutely.
So because of that, in the middle of all of this, Putin's like, I'm going to fuck y'all up if need be. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Somehow, magically, when Trump was in office, he didn't invade Ukraine. Just magically. But as soon as, the same place where Hunter Biden was doing deals, and there's been a hotbed of fucking illegal money laundering for decades in Ukraine, now all of a sudden, y'all want to get Ukraine into NATO, which was the one fucking thing. See, this is what I'm talking about. The pundits don't even understand local and domestic politics, let alone internationally.
Yeah.
They don't even know what the fuck Burisma is. My point in saying this is the people that are talking about these things are not qualified.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
And this don't mean you gotta go to college per se. I'm a high school dropout.
Yeah.
This means how much time have you put into this craft that makes you think that you qualified to lead our people on any of this shit?
Yeah.
Any of it. Y'all just repeat these talking points. Trump bad.
Biden good.
Biden
That's what we been
good.
saying, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You are misleading our people, and whether it's through ignorance or deliberate manipulation, both of them are fucking dastardly.